Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Fight Night to go to war and to step into the war zone. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Warzone pay-per-view. Welcome everybody, my name is Darren Jacobs and I am excited to get this pay-per-view going. We had an amazing pre-show for you all and it is going to continue on to the main brand here. Kicking us off tonight, the Fight Night Tag Team titles on the line as Lordicus and Harry Austin take their second stab at the tag team titles here on the Fight Night brand. Last time out they lost to the Wolfpac, and that was near the end of season number 1 where they were starting to pick up wins. But season number 2 they are back, they are undefeated in tag team action, and they are ready to collide here tonight for the Fight Night Tag Team Championships. Will they be able to finally get their hands on the prize that they have been hunting for so long? They're up against one of the toughest teams in history, if not the best team in WIW's history. And of course they got a taste of what to expect at the gauntlet match, but they will be hoping, the Death Ninjas, that it is not a repeat of what happened inside the gauntlet match. The tag team champions make their way down to the ring. Their last title defense was interrupted by the linebacks, and I'm hoping that that won't happen again since this is a Fight Night pay-per-view. But David and Steve, they are here and they are ready once again to defend the Fight Night Tag Team Championships. They are here. After winning them back, they are now 3-time Fight Night Tag Team Champions. Of course, still enjoying their first stint as Mayhem Champions. The Mayhem Tag Team titles are not on the line tonight, but you know they'll have it to defend them in the future. Whether that be the linebacks, whether that be the League of Gods, I don't know, but we'll have to find out in the future. But for right now, they have a task at hand, and that is to deal with what the undefeated team of the Death Ninjas. They got the win in the singles matches in the gauntlet match, but they couldn't go all the way. Can they do it here tonight to kick off the Warzone pay-per-view? A main event caliber tag team match kicking the show off tonight for the Fight Night Tag Team Championships. It doesn't get much bigger than this on Friday Fight Night, and the Warzone pay-per-view kicks off with an absolute bang. The undefeated Death Ninjas are the challengers for this matchup, of course. They have done so well to get to this point. Last year, they looked like they weren't going to really amount to anything. They struggled to pick up wins, but then they started to get momentum on their side at the end of season number 1. And by season number 2, they are now 2 months of unbeaten tag team competition. Will this be the first loss of the year for the Death Ninjas in tag team action? Or will they be able to capture their first ever tag team title as a team? And well, the Wolfpac, of course, speaks for themselves. 3-time Fight Night Tag Team Champions and a 1-time current Mayhem Tag Team Champions. Second team in history to capture both tag team titles. And right now they are defending both tag team titles. They won them back from the League of Gods. But can the Wolfpac carry that momentum now and translate into a win here against the Death Ninjas, who are on such good form? They hand over the Fight Night Tag Team titles. No strangers to defending these belts. They've done it for so long, and now they finally get to do it once again against the Death Ninjas. What can the Death Ninjas do here tonight against them? And interestingly enough, Harry not starting this one off. Lordicus going to start this one off against David, and the bell rings and away we go. And look at David straight out the gate here with a massive DDT. And David and Steve will have the momentum over the Death Ninjas. Of course, Steve managing to eliminate Harry Austin this week, plus of course Big Boss eliminating Lordicus in the gauntlet match. But David was also eliminated in the gauntlet match by Big Boss. Stephen was eliminated by the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship, Bruiser Brad. So that'll be interesting to see how this affects everyone here tonight. None of these guys walked out the winners. The Blood Brothers did. The Blood Brothers, however, have already lost once tonight in the Television Championship pre-show match, as the Big Boss was unable to capture the championship. And David's got off to a really good start here, and Lordicus isn't going to allow that for much longer. Going to try and get some offense in here, but once again, David stays in control. And the powerhouse of the Wolfpac makes the tag. In comes Steve for the first time in this contest. And look at that, beautiful flapjack into a cutter combination. Trying to make the tag, and he does. And in comes Harry as well for the first time. The Flying Ninja looking to get revenge on Steve for the elimination of the Gauntlet this week's main event. Oh, and look at how it went for another drop kick. But Steve intercepts with a spear. Beautiful work there by Steve to get back up and just act as if he was unfazed by the drop kick. But Harry, there he goes. Finally gets that drop kick down. And Harry with a full head of steam taking on Stephen Thomas right now. In quite a noticeable height difference. Harry coming in at, I believe, 5'5". I may be mistaken. It might be smaller, but I believe it's 5'5". Stephen, of course, coming in at 6'7". So quite a noticeable difference between the two. Big strike there. Stiff arm right to the face. And then dropping him down onto the bottom rope. And the Wolfpac with early control here. They're doing very well in defending their tag team titles as they do. And the tag team championships, of course, on the line. The Death Ninjas and the Wolfpac. No strangers to facing each other. These two have faced each other all year long last year. And look at that. There we go. There's a tag. David comes back in as Steve was starting to lose control. And may not be that much of a noticeable height difference. There's still quite a bit in it. But the power advantage clearly is in favor of the powerhouse of the Wolfpac. And that is, of course, David. David has had some tough battles over the last couple of weeks. Having to deal with Black Jesus has been some of the toughest battles of his career. Trying to deal with that amount of strength and power. And the only one who seems to be able to match that speed and power is him himself, of course. We'll have to see how he does here tonight, though. Harry, a completely different beast. Having to deal with him very differently. And step up into Guru, brings him down to a knee. And he connects with a DDT. And Harry putting on a much better performance than he did in the Gauntlet match last night. David might consider tagging out here. He went to, and I think he changed his mind. And he might regret that. Harry now, who is really doing well here, trying to strike with David, but that's not exactly something you want to do, because that's what's going to happen to you. There's a gut buster. Oh, look at this, follows through with a senton as well. Very nice bit of offense there, and now Def Lordicus calling for a tag, but he's in the Wolfpac corner. That's going to be a long distance to travel by crawling. Needs to get back up to his feet to make that tag. Slammed down there by David. And David and Steve in complete control of this title defense right now, but Harry has shown signs of life. He's doing very well to keep up. And look at that. Strikes down the big man. And now look at this. Hold on a minute. Harry. Oh, look at this. He's actually connecting. Hurricane Rana. Looking at the 619. Can he connect? 619. Steve trying to come in and help his partner, but it's to no avail. The frog splash. Into the cover now. The referee turns around at the perfect time. Is the end of the tag team title reign. It's a 2 count. And I thought we just crowned new tag team champions, but the Death Ninjas just couldn't get the 3 count. But they are in serious trouble. All of a sudden, 1-6-1-9, and all of a sudden the tide has turned. Now look at Harry, showing why they're calling the Flying Ninja. Beautiful drop from the top, ducks under the clothesline. Look at the speed of the little man. So fast, so quick, and a wheelbarrow face buster very nicely planted down. David in jeopardy here, needs to tag out, needs to make the tag. But he is still fighting on. And Def Lordicus still wanting the tag, even though his partner's doing very well at this given moment. But now he's in trouble. Look at this. All of a sudden, where did this come from? Oh, and I thought he was going for a package pile driver. Didn't go for a full one. Didn't spike him down. But all of a sudden, the big move's coming in by David. He might need to tag out here. He's had a lot of damage done to him. He does tag out. Oh, but they're going big. Go big or go home. Sleeping with the Wolves. Sleeping with the Wolves, and straight into the cover. Is that going to be enough? Def Lordicus can't make the save. Yes, he can. Def Lordicus does make the save, and Steve trying to get Def Lordicus out of here. Not before Def Lordicus lands a little cheap shot there. And all of a sudden, this match has really opened up after starting a very dominant start from the tag team champions. Harry turns the tide with a 6-1-9. Then all of a sudden, the Sleeping with the Wolves is hit, and the tide turns again. Back and forth between these two teams. But still only one team can walk out the winner. Eventually, one of these teams are going to have to give way to the other. Harry desperately needs to make a tag here. He has taken a lot of offense in this match. The tag is made. And look at this. The Death Ninjas say, you land your strike, I'll land mine. Def Lordicus and Harry. David still can't come in. Looking for it. The skyscraper elbow drop. Skyscraper elbow drop, and into the cover. Do we have new Fight Night Tag Champions? Steve's able to kick out And now David, look at this. Going to come in and help his partner out with a German suplex. The referee tells him to evacuate the ring. Both legal men are down. What a start to this tag team title match. This has been both teams landing their best strikes. 619s and 619s and skyscraper elbow drops. Freaking pile drivers. Sleeping with the wolves. Everything they can think of. And Def Lordicus has just taken out the big man David there. And how much longer he will stay on the apron, I don't know. But the Def Ninjas really are trying to keep him down for the count if they can. Trying to just get this done. Oh, look at that. Stinking mandible claw, but well countered by Steve. And now Steve rolls through, looking for the super kick. And the super kick by Steve. And he hypes up the crowd as the Wolfpac trying to get the crowd behind him here. He's sensing an end. Def Lordicus is in trouble. He's looking for the pedigree. This is what put away Big Boss in the gauntlet. Has it put away Def Lordicus? Trying to drag him away from the ropes. This has definitely slowed down the process. But into the cover. I don't know if Harry's going to be able to get there in time. He does, and he makes the save. Harry keeps this tag team title match alive. Oh, look at this. And a sunset flip. He gets rid of David. Very nicely done, and David is forced out of the ring. Oh no, David's straight back to his feet. Refusing to roll. What a tag team encounter this has been. Every time we thought we had seen the end, the other team saves the other. And the most unique tag team in all of WIW are still in this contest. Still refusing to go home without the tag team titles. Now to the corner. Oh, was thinking split-legged moonsault, but Steven had it well scouted. And now Steven hooks the leg and into a single leg. Boston Crab, the referee, making sure Def Lordicus isn't ready to tap. He might be here. Def Lordicus in a lot of trouble. The single leg Boston Crab. But he kicks out. He gets up. Needs to make a tag here. Harry doesn't look particularly fresh, but Harry's ready to go. Ready to get back in. Harry has shown some great signs of life in this match. To be honest, he's done a lot better than Def Lordicus has. And this matchup went for a spinning kick there. Missed. And now Steve able to take advantage. Maybe. There it is. Package powerbomb into the cover. Is that going to be enough to retain the tag titles? Oh, it's close. But it's not just there. And wisely, Steve tags out. He's taking a lot of damage now. Bring in David. I don't know if David is the fresher man. I wouldn't call him the fresher man. I'd say he is, you know, probably the best option right now. Now look at this. Hook of the legs with the feet on the rope. Just trying to get out of here. They have seen how much of a task the Def Ninjas are proving to be here tonight in this tag team title match. The Def Ninjas bringing the fight of their lives and playing to the crowd. Two fan favorite teams really going at it here tonight. And a beautiful standing moonsault to match. Now going to the top rope, going high risk. Steve just trying to save his partner, and he does. Little bit of a cheap shot, but only to keep his team alive. Because Harry from the top rope, we know how dangerous he can be from that position. Both tag team members on the ropes asking for tags. Harry trying to set up for something big though. Look at this. Beautiful shooting star press. And David straight back to his feet though, trying to survive. And now trying to make the tag. But no, not being allowed. Harry, beautiful athleticism there on the save. Wait. What the hell? It's Coach Wilson. Wilson, what's he doing here? This isn't his brand. He's been, what? No, please tell me. Oh my God, they're here. The linebacks are here. And I must have jinxed it when I said earlier that they were going to that they might make an appearance. Oh no. No. A few weeks ago, they ruined the Mayhem Tag Team title match. And now it looks like they're going to do the same here. Surely not. Not again. Right now, the Def Ninjas and the Wolfpac just watching as the linebacks walk down the rampway. Look at the concentration on their face. Coach Wilson with a big grin on his face. They can't be doing this. They can't do this. Surely someone get some security out here or something. Theodore Adam Wright, come on, get a grip on this. Jump in here. Say something or this is going to go horribly. Oh no, look at this. They're all going right for each other. Hell is breaking out here and the referee can't get control. This is going to have to end once again in disqualification. Jesus Christ, this is crazy. The linebacks are raining hell on everybody on the Mayhem and Fight Night rosters. Everybody is fighting with everyone right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm being told in my headset that we're going to try and get some control back in this matchup. We're going to take a quick commercial break, but don't you go anywhere. We've got a big pay-per-view coming up. If we can get everybody out of the ring right now. Dormus, the new fragrance by Dormus. And what a tragic way to lose the tag team title match for the Death Ninjas. They didn't really lose the match. I mean, the DQ was on them. But it's unfortunate because they really did have the opportunity to become the tag team champions just then. Once again ruined by a Mayhem brand. And the Mayhem brand really are going to have to start getting control of their superstars if that's going to keep happening. The linebacks refusing to let any type of title defense happen. But speaking of title defenses, we do have to move on. And it's the Fight Night Women's Championship up next. Two women with pure hatred for each other. These two have been battling for months. Finally, Brooke Danger got her hands on a title opportunity, and she took it. And therefore, Laura Stables comes into only her second time as the challenger for a championship opportunity. The first ever Fight Night Women's Champion, a two-time Women's Champion, looking to become a three-time Women's Champion here tonight, looking to repeat. So far, she has never lost a rematch clause. That includes every time that she has done it, I guess. So she's got a big task here tonight, but she knows the momentum has been with Brooke Danger over the last couple of weeks and months. She's taken on all comers, and she has done a great job of it. And the Danger family legacy has continued in the former UFC Women's Champion, now the Fight Night Women's Champion. Brooke Danger makes her way down to the ring. One of the baddest women on the planet fighting here tonight. And of course, her brother, Max Danger, will be fighting for the first time in season number 2. Well, in a long time in season number 2 in the Fight Night as he defends the World Heavyweight Championship against Bruiser Brad in the main event of Warzone. But tonight, Brooke Danger is ready to go to war, and she's ready to do it on her own. No Chris, no Max. At the request of the general manager, no one is permitted to be at ringside here tonight. And let's hope for no more interruptions here, because everyone seems to be running wild as of late here in WIW. Little control has been established since Blake Austin gave the reins over. So we'll hope that people can keep their women and men under control. God knows what's going to happen. But these two women, they don't care who gets in their way. They only care about one thing, and that is that. The Fight Night Women's Championship, and they are willing to tear each other apart to capture it. The two-time Women's Champion, the longest reigning, of course, and the most times ever held tonight. She's looking to make more history by becoming a 3-time Women's Champion, more times than any woman of any title in WIW if she is to capture the championship tonight. Brooke Danger, her first stint as champion. She does not want to let it slip away again. It took her so long to get her first opportunity at the women's title, and so she is not going to want to let it slip away tonight. Her first ever title defense here in WIW, and she held the women's UFC title for a very long time. Can she repeat that here tonight? Laura Stables has made it clear she doesn't care about the Danger family legacy. She doesn't care about any of that. All she cares about is her legacy, and her legacy with the women's title. I'm sure she'll do whatever it takes here tonight to get it back. Stables ready to throw down with Brooke. And here we go. And, oh, a sign of respect there. I didn't see that coming. These two have put each other through their paces, and clearly they are ready to finish this off here tonight. The strike's coming in early, but Brooke Danger says no. And now look at this, Brooke Danger already working her away. What's she doing here? And oh, look at this. What a move here. Has her in an awkward position here. And that's going to wrench away on the arms as well. And look at Brooke Danger straight on the offensive. And these two didn't waste any time. And as I was saying, the shaking of hands, perhaps this could be the last time that these two collide in the ring. Remember, this is a rematch clause, so technically after this, neither one of them will have a rematch immediately. They can earn a rematch should they win maybe a #1 contenders match or something, but neither one of them will be eligible for the Women's Championship after tonight. So perhaps we could see him again at Uprising, who knows? But these two women shake hands like this is the last time, and they are ready to go to war. What a massive drop kick there by Brooke. And Brooke Danger has wasted no time going on the offensive. And of course, we know how powerful of a striker she is. She's a decent grappler, but not as good of a grappler as this woman right here, Laura Stables. A trained wrestler, and it doesn't matter what persona she puts on. Of course, Laura Stables, with a very much a split personality disorder, continues to wrestle regardless. Sometimes she shows signs of being a good guy. Sometimes she doesn't care and she goes absolutely mental. But all of the time, she proves to be an amazing wrestler regardless. And now the strikes coming in from the former UFC Women's Champion and now the Fight Night Women's Champion. The first ever UFC fighter to win a WIW title. And she's doing it here, and now look at this. Submission, pressing away on the back, wrenching away on the neck. But Laura Stables able to escape relatively quickly there. And Stables now with a snapmare. Two of the most dangerous women in the Fight Night brand colliding here in another epic battle. Last time out, it was an amazing one, and Brooke Danger managed to take it. But will she be able to do the same this time? Looking for a running haymaker in the corner. Massive strike. Brooke Danger with a huge shot there. And now all look at that was lining up for the kick, but she's wasted too much time showboating, and now from behind, trying to line up for it again. A dazed Laura Stables drops down with the roundhouse kick to the top of the skull. And flips her over into the cover. Is this a retain for the Women's Champion? No, it's close, but it's not enough. And the one roundhouse kick was enough last time out. This time, Brooke Danger's going to need more. But she plays to the crowd and mixed reactions. The Danger family haven't exactly been the nicest of people. But Brooke Danger has had to work really, really hard to get where she is, regardless of what she had to do. She was put through her paces, and she has done well to get this opportunity. But now Brooke under a bit of pressure now as the former Women's Champion going to wear her away. She's had enough of Brooke Danger. She really has lost the plot with her. She hates working against her, and she's trying to put her away for good. Try and get her out of the title picture, just like she did to Shannon Austin when Shannon won the title for the first time. And this could be a way to do it. Looking for the submission hold in the middle of the ring. Nowhere to go. Brooke Danger in a lot of trouble. This could be a history-making moment if she taps. But look at this. She breaks the hold. And now bridging through into the cover. Is that going to be enough to get rid of the champ? I think Brooke Danger just releases the hold there. I don't think she intended the pin. But she bridges through. She survives. She holds on. Went for another roundhouse kick, well rolled out of harm's way. Went for a big strike, but that left her exposed. Oh, but she does get behind. And that's what I'm saying. These women so evenly matched, so well balanced. They know each other very well by now. But is Brooke Danger going to know her well enough to come up with a counter to this? The end of days to the Women's Champion. And straight into the cover. Is that the new champion right there? 2 count. And Stables couldn't win back a title. And look at this, Stables to the outside, taking a moment of pace and think about what she's going to do. She can't believe that that wasn't it. Remember, champion's advantages with Brooke Danger. Count-outs or disqualification will result in Brooke Danger retaining the Fight Night Women's Championship. The drop kick ends into a cover. The referee was slow to get down, but it is a 2 count. These women putting on an epic battle here at the Warzone pay-per-view. They really are going to war tonight. We've got plenty more battles up and coming, but none with more bloodlust, with more hatred than these two women right here. Drops her down onto the apron, onto the ropes, excuse me. And now trying to keep her, trying to wear on her while she's down, but the champion says no, and a big clothesline. Laura Stables, one of the most successful women in all of WIW. Despite having severe mental disorders, she still finds a way to fight on each week, to find a way to be the best that she can be. Both these women really are putting each other through the paces, looking for a wheelbarrow facebuster. Very nicely done there by Stables. And now Stables, with a full head of steam, continuing to land some big strikes. Brooke Danger, the Women's Champion, is in a lot of trouble here. A second flip round, and one more for good measure. planting down the champion again and into the cover again for the second time in this match. Has she done it? Has she put away Brooke? Brooke gets the shoulder up. And Brooke Danger is in a lot of trouble. A second end of days could put this to bed. Could end her women's title reign. Very, very short. End of days again. Has Laura Stables done it? Has she made history again? Yes, she has. She's won it back again. How does she keep doing it? She lost the title for a second time, but she has won it back once more. Laura Stables makes history. She is a 3-time Fight Night Women's Champion, the most title reigns in women's history in WIW. And another 1-month reign here on Fight Night. Shannon Austin ties with Brooke Danger for the shortest reign. And Laura Stables continues her dominance and wins back the Fight Night Women's Championship. A historic moment here for not only Laura Stables, but for the entire of the women's division. A 3-time women's champion now. Not only the most on Fight Night, as I said, but the most on Mayhem. There's no doubt in anyone's mind that she is a top star here. Once again, she dethrones Danger. And remember, Danger's not going to have a rematch clause here. She's not going to get a second chance at this. It is literally just that's it. She's going to have to earn another opportunity if she's going to come back at Laura. But for right now, Laura Stables has got rid of the former champion Brooke Danger. And it looks like things are going to... Oh, wait a minute. That's Barbie Versace. Versace now at the top of the ramp, coming to interrupt the celebrations of the new Fight Night Women's Champion, Laura Stables. Well, Versace, of course, had her match interrupted in a battle between Brooke and Laura a few weeks ago, and she doesn't look particularly happy, making her way down to the ring. And these two now going to stare each other down, and this is not looking good. Looks like Versace, oh no, cheap shot, and I saw that coming a mile away. Look at this, oh, just drills her head into the mat. An unnecessary shot there by Versace. But it looks like she's made her intentions clear. She's coming for the Fight Night Women's title. And Barbie Versace is trying to make a name for herself. And what a way to do it, by attacking the champion. Let's move on down the rest of tonight's card. Well, what a crazy night this has been so far. Just jumps and attacks everywhere. None of the champions are safe right now. I guess it shows the hunger that everybody has, but it's crazy what is happening. But tonight now, it's time for what could be match of the night. The Cruiserweight Championship is on the line here tonight in what could be a show-stealing matchup. And the first man out is Dino D. For weeks and months, Dino D and Jake Griffiths have collided for different causes. First, it was the hardcore title, and Jake Griffiths took out Dino D in an effort to try and get him out of the title picture. Then after all of that, Dino D decided that he was going to drop that extra pound, of course weighing in at 206, decided that he was going to drop the extra pound, and he was going to take what was most precious to Jake Griffiths, and that is the Cruiserweight title. Dino D has seen the reign of tyranny that has come from the champion, and he is determined to bring it to an end. He wants to bring new order to the Cruiserweight Championship, and I'm sure he intends to do that. And of course, he intends to do that with the Cruiserweight title around his waist. Dino D, this could be a big night for him. His first ever championship in WIW if he is successful tonight. He's up against a man with boatloads of momentum. It never seems to stop with the Burrow. He comes out, he beats down everyone he faces, whether they're in a match or not. He will come down, he will beat the hell out of them, and he will leave, because that's the type of fighter that he is. He's an aggressive, quite frankly, he's an arsehole, and he loves it. And look at this, once again, wearing the mask of the man that he unmasked. He unmasked El Estrella Chico, his new Mayhem #1 contender, a few weeks ago. And now tonight defends the Cruiserweight title against one of his biggest threats to date. The beginning of the year, he complained he didn't have a challenge, and now he's got 2 challenges waiting to happen. The first is here tonight, and this could be one of the toughest tasks of his career to date. Dino D has promised to put an end to the reign of tyranny of Jake Griffiths. And Jake Griffiths intends to have a second year of the Burrow. The first year of the Burrow went exactly as planned. He promised that he'd become a #1 contender for a title. He did. He promised he'd get his hands on a title. He did. He almost became a hardcore champion as well. Almost became a double champion this year. But on the second year in WIW, Jake Griffiths, the Cruiserweight champion, the most successful Cruiserweight champion we've ever had, puts the title back on the line. And against the man who he has hated for weeks and months now. He wears the mask of another, perhaps to hide the shame, who knows. But he seems to be proud of everything he does. And I'm sure he'll be continuing to do that here tonight. The Cruiserweight title back on the line for the first time in season number 2. And Dino D, the man who has promised change to put an end to the reign of tyranny from Jake Griffiths, has his first opportunity at gold here tonight. It may not be the title that he wanted to hold, but he finally can become a champion here in WIW tonight, and this could be the step to do it. The challenger, the champion Jake Griffiths, laser focused. He's been raining hell on everyone for weeks and months. Is this the moment where it all comes to an end, and his reign of tyranny does come to an end as promised, or will he once again retain the Cruiserweight title and just show everyone why he is the dominant Cruiserweight champion? A show-stealing potential match here is up next. I have been looking forward to this one for ages, and you know Alex Corzo, the #1 contender for the Cruiserweight title, will be watching this one closely. Can Dino D get the job done, or will Jake Griffiths maintain his composure and keep the title? Both men haven't taken their eyes off each other for a moment. Bell rings, and away we go. Cruiserweight title on the line, and a big backbreaker there, and following through into a Russian leg sweep, and straight into the cover. Look at this. Doesn't have any interest in staying in the ring with Dino. Just wants to get out of there, because he knows how dangerous Dino D can be when, when he's in the ring. Dino D, since losing at Insomnia to John Cutter, has been on a mission in season number 2, trying to prove that it was an upset victory, that he deserved to win that match, and he deserves to be a champion. He's come back, he has destroyed everybody in his path, he's done a fantastic job, and he's earned himself the #1 contendership here for the title. Jake Griffiths pretty much brought this on himself. Weeks after weeks of beating down Dino D. Dino D has made it clear he is tired of being pushed around and bullied by other people. And tonight he attempts to end the monstrous reign of Jake Griffiths as champion into an armbar here. His foot's close to the ropes. Can't quite hook it. He's trying to find it himself. Can't. But manages to slip out there. And the small size of Jake Griffiths coming into play here. And now Griffiths flying through it. Or was looking to grab him. Didn't there. Like I say, we can confirm that Alex Corzo is not in the building tonight. And for the first time in this entire night, we might have an uninterrupted matchup here with the Cruiserweight title on the line. Remember though, champion's advantage still in application. Jake Griffiths loses the title, loses the match on disqualification or must lose the title only by pinfall or submission. Countouts or disqualification will result in him retaining the Cruiserweight title. And look how desperate he is to get out of here. He knows if Dino D gets going, this could be problematic. Dino D trying to soldier back to his feet, but look at that! Doesn't let him back. He says, you get up when I tell you to get up. And the Cruiserweight champion is sensing that he has the control in this matchup. And rightly, he should. Now getting back to his feet here. Trying to toss him to the other side. Oh, look at that. Went to the corner. Dino D says, you're not going to do what you want. He's trying to stop him getting in the corner once again. Oh, but look at that. Another DDT. Dino D is really struggling here in this contest. One of the toughest challenges he's had in season number 2 is this man. And no surprise, but look at this. He's still refusing to go in the corner. He knows what it means if he goes there. Big powerbomb by Jake Griffiths, though, who's staying in control. Dragging him away from the ropes. Might be lining up for an early finish here. In trouble is Dino D. Bunny hop. Bunny hop to Dino D. And straight into the cover. Is it going to be as simple as that? No, it's not. I didn't think one would be enough to win this one. And it wasn't. Jake Griffiths firing himself up tonight. He has dominated and he is not letting Dino D get any control. But Dino D now trying to fight back if he can. Dino D, look at this. Oh my god, where did this come from? Uranagi! Uranagi slam! And now, looking for the Dino Bite. Dino Bite lined up. Got him! Dino Bite from Dino D. Straight into the cover. Is this enough? Do we have a new Cruiserweight champion? 2 count. Dino D just exploded into life in this match. And now Blade to the crowd. Very much a fan favourite, Dino D. He fights for what's right, and that's exactly what he's doing here. Where did this burst of life come from? I said as soon as he got going in this matchup, he would bring a fight, and he has, and the crowd are loving this. Jake Griffiths looks weary. He looks in trouble. His title reign could be coming to an end very, very soon if he's not careful. A second, Uranagi again blast down the champion. Dino D now might be lining up for one last Dino Bite to get the job done, perhaps. Jake Griffiths with a counter, but again tossed into the turnbuckles. Dino D now has him in the corner, lining up for a second Dino Bite. This really could be the end of Jake here. Dino Bite again! And in a space of 2 minutes, he might have done it. Is this going to be enough? Do we have a new Cruiserweight champion? No! Jake gets the shoulder up again. And a second Dino Bite doesn't get the job done. Dino D, you can see him pacing, the frustration. He thought he'd done it. He thought he'd won his first title here in WIW. Insecurity there. Trying to stay in control. Jake Griffiths, he's down, he's hurt. He's using literally his last bits of energy just to survive in this match, just to try and kick out. Jake Griffiths is in trouble. There's a breakaway. Gives himself some breathing room, and now to the top rope. What's he going to do here? He might have wasted too much time. He has wasted too much time. Oh, but look at this. He was waiting for him. Waiting for him to charge it. Oh, look at that. He gets caught taunting in his face, and Dino D did not appreciate. Drags him away from the cover. For the cover, sorry. And into cover. Do we have a new Cruiserweight champion? No, we don't. What a contest. This is proving to be, and we know it. And once again, he's getting caught taunting. What's he doing? And rolls up. He has the tights as well. Do we have a new champion? 2 count. Back to his feet again. Jake Griffiths makes the mistake of taunting every time he gets back to his feet. He clearly feels he's in control, despite the amount of punishment he's taking. Package powerbomb by Dino D. Dino D in absolute control now. Jake Griffiths is in pure survival mode. How much longer can he survive, though? Went for a slap across Dino's face. Didn't let that happen. And now a Uranagi again. Third Uranagi of the match. I meant to say, and now Dino D could be moments away. Mere moments away from becoming the Cruiserweight champion. He's going to go for the cover. Does Dino D finally get his hands on it? No! And appealing to the ref that it should have been a 3. He gets the 2. But now this is it. Surely this is it. If he connects one more time, we've got it. Dino Bite! Number 3! Surely this is it. He's moved him away from the ropes. And finally the Burrow's reign comes to an end. We have a new Cruiser. No! What? A third Dino Bite, and he can't believe it. Pacing again. He can't believe it. 3 Dino Bites now. And still the Cruiserweight champion is kicked out. Unbelievable. It really is. Now showing off a bit of athleticism there with a springboard over the ropes. Just trying to stay in control. He doesn't know what to do now. And once again, he's playing to the crowd. What's he doing? Clearly, he's come prepared with a strategy, and now Dino D is going to play to the crowd. Jake Griffiths just playing the mind games. He's winding up Dino D, making him really angry. Maybe that's the strategy. Trying to piss him off to the point where he keeps making mental mistakes. Makes a mistake right there, and Jake Griffiths is able to capitalize. Now, can Jake Griffiths actually get some momentum forward? To think he started this match so well, and now it's just been offense upon offense, and now looking for a powerbomb. Oh my god! An alley-oop bomb in his face, ricochets off the turnbuckle. A 4th Uranagi slam. Dino D is trying everything he can think of to put away the Burrow, and he still won't go down. He still won't lose this Cruiserweight title. Big slam by the Burrow. And now spins around. Oh, no. No. He's in trouble here. Dino D's in trouble. No. Not like this. The bunny hop. For the second time in this contest. Into the cover. Is this going to be enough? Has he done enough to retain? Oh, my goodness. How on earth has Jake Griffiths just walked out of this match the Cruiserweight champion? Unbelievable. 4 Uranagis, 3 Dino Bites, and still Jake Griffiths managed to find his way back to his feet every single time, and 2 bunny hops was all that was needed for the Cruiserweight champion to retain. Dino D, God, I don't know how much closer you could have come without winning it, but the year of the Burrow and the reign of the Burrow continues. And the momentum he's riding is just too much. The Cruiserweight champion gets it done again. It's absolutely unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, that so far has been match of the year. What a contest. Both these two have put each other through the paces. They've been battling for weeks. But as the Burrow promised, in the end, he would walk out supreme. He already knows his next challenger, and I'm telling you, his next challenger is ready to kick his ass. And I can't wait to see what happens. The Burrow somehow survives in a match that I think is going to steal the show. We haven't even seen the main event yet, but I'm telling you, that is going to be a tough match to beat for the rest of the year. Let's move on down the rest of the... Next up, before tonight's huge main event, it is going to be one hell of a battle in this contest. It is the Hero versus the Titan. SDC versus Alex Corzo. SDC stepped up a few weeks ago and said, you wanted a challenge, you want a fight. There is no one that's going to bring you a better fight than he will. The hero of wrestling, determined to make a name for himself here in WIW, steps up tonight to end the unbeaten streak of Alex Corzo. Whether he'll be able to do it or not is another question, but the hero of wrestling, as we know, never, ever backs down from a challenge. The hero of wrestling has been a fantastic competitor without winning a championship. It has been unfortunate for him. He's come so close on so many occasions, but he has come here to seek out challenges. He's here to seek out competition. And SDC has made it clear he's ready to take on whoever it is that wants to fight. And that's exactly what's happening here tonight. And to make it even more interesting, the general manager has made it clear that this is going to be no disqualifications. Anything goes in this battle here tonight between SDC and Alex Corzo. 2 men who couldn't wait to get their hands on each other. Alex Corzo got a first strike in before the pay-per-view at the go-home show. And now tonight, the Mexican Titan, Alex Corzo, looks to put him away. He said weeks ago that he wasn't a challenge for him, that he's never been a champion, he probably never will be a champion, in his words. He believes that he deserves a bigger challenge than the one that's been presented to him right now. But yet, he is here to take him on. The unbeaten Alex Corzo has yet to lose in WIW since signing to the Fight Night roster. And tonight, he steps up to, by far, whether he admits it or not, by far, his toughest task of his career to date. Alex Corzo and SDC, this is going to be an amazing contest. The only non-title match on the main show, but it is just as good as a title match, this one. Bell rings, and away we go. Will the hero put an end to the tyranny of the Titan? We will have to wait and see, and he comes straight in with a brain buster, not wasting any time at all. SDC, of course, recently went after the Hardcore Championship, was unable to capture that, and lost it in the ladder match to, of course, the eventual champion of Dixon. The belt is now changing hands on Mayhem. It's now AD Nathaniel who's the champion, and we'll see what happens there in a few weeks' time. Look at this. What's Corzo doing? Corzo! Oh, and a massive double stomp from the top. Now Alex Corzo, the Mexican Titan, has faced everyone that has been put in front of him, and he has destroyed everyone in front of him. He believes he has yet to be tested. He believes he's yet to be put on a fight, and look at that, there's a spinebuster by the Titan. Pure power and strength into the cover. Is that going to be enough to get him out of here? It's an early 2 count, and that just shows you the type of devastating power that the Titan holds. SDC has been in the ring with some of the greats here in WIW. Mason Foster, he's been in the ring with some of the Wolfpac members. He's been in there with Big Willie. He's been in there with everyone. You name it, he has collided with them all. Sometimes he wins, sometimes he loses, but the people's champion just never gives up. The hero of wrestling, the hero of the fans, refuses to give up for a moment. And now beating down Alex Corzo. Wait. Oh no! No, 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 no! Not like this, no! And SDC wisely getting out of the ring, and I don't think he's noticed that Jaden's there yet. And Jaden's allowed to be here. This is no DQ. Oh wait, he's trying to chase him away. I see what he's trying to do, trying to get rid of Jaden. Oh, but look at this, he's got distracted. Got distracted, he's made to pay. And the referee can't do anything about this. This is no disqualification. Jaden is allowed to be here, and Corzo's just going to let him do it. Oh, no, no. Rolling knee bar. Knee bar. Just wears him down, and oh my God, Jaden just flattens the hero of wrestling. And of course, Corzo just watching on. He has no idea what's just happened, but he's just been gifted the upper hand here. The hero of wrestling in that knee bar, and we've seen those two collide too many times. Oh, look at this Corzo, though. Thought he was out of it, and he's made to pay for watching. Irish whip to the opposite side. SDC still trying to fight on, still trying to focus on the match, despite the ambush from his long-term rival into a cover, and no surprise, it's a 1 count. You got to wonder now, what kind of energy does he have left to fight on? The Titan is already hitting with a kendo stick. He's been hit with the rolling knee bar. A beautiful suplex. But look at this. This is what I'm talking about. This is why he's the hero of the people. Refuses to give up. Refuses to stay down and refuses to keep fighting. And another match interrupted by interference. And seriously, Teddy Adam Wright has got to get a grip on these superstars. Now to the opposite side of the rope, SDC, look at it fly. Oh, beautiful shooting star press. And now going to take his frustrations out here on Corzo, but Corzo doesn't let it happen. Corzo trying to steal back the kendo stick. Gets caught trying to steal it. And he tosses it out, the hero of wrestling. And straight into the cover. Is that kendo stick strike going to be enough to keep down Corzo? 2 count. Well, where has this come from? Corzo, I bet he thought he had an easy win after Jaden comes in to ruin it for SDC, but now all of a sudden it hasn't been that easy. But now Corzo has him right where he wants him. SDC is tight, you can see it on his face. Very little energy left to escape this avalanche pedigree. Corzo, the dominant beast that he is, dominating now. I mean, he hasn't looked that impressive in this match, to be honest. A beaten down SDC, and he still only really managed to land that avalanche pedigree, and that's been it. Still SDC gets back to his feet. So he hasn't looked that impressive here, the Titan. And now looking to get him up, looking for a powerbomb. Plants him down sharply. And the hero of wrestling plays to the crowd. Oh my God, Corzo's back. Corzo is back up to his feet. SDC notices that, but he lands the first strike as these two stare down for a moment before flying straight back at each other. Super kick by the hero. The hero of wrestling, big strike. Gets him back to his feet. Kryptonite knee. Kryptonite knee. The hero refusing to give up here in this matchup. Corzo flips him down with an arm drag, flips him straight into the cover off the arm drag. No surprise that doesn't get it done. Corzo now looking for the finishing touch. So far, nobody has been able to kick out of this move, and so SDC doesn't let him hit it. SDC with the counter, and now look at this. SDC looking to finish this off. Oh, another powerbomb. I thought maybe he was going Injustice, decided against it. Just lands a full-on powerbomb and a beautiful standing moonsault. The hero of wrestling, what an impressive display. Kryptonite knee again for the second time. Kryptonite knee takes down Corzo into the cover. Has he done enough to defeat the Titan? No, it's not. It's a 2. The hero of wrestling putting on the performance of a lifetime, the fight back of the century. Despite being pretty much handicapped, he still fights on. Corzo still getting back to his feet, but now he might not like what he sees when he gets there. SDC, the hero of wrestling. Oh, look. I thought he was going injustice instead. A submission hold. A submission hold here to Dragon Sleeper. Corzo's in trouble. And Corzo taps. What a way to end the unbeaten run of Alex Corzo. The hero of wrestling has beaten him. And despite Jaden's best efforts to spoil his fun and to ruin his night, here's the rolling knee bar again as he made him tap, but it's not legal, of course, because Corzo did it. Because Corzo had to be the one. Corzo couldn't do it. SDC, the hero of wrestling, with just too much heart, too much determination, and he gets the job done despite interference with a new submission hold he had there. Very nicely done. And he had to battle hard, and you can see how much that hurt him. He was put through a war here tonight, but the hero prevails, and he ends the unbeaten streak of the Mexican Titan, Alex Corzo. And if you ever needed proof, everybody has doubted him. Corzo has doubted him. Jaden doubts him. Most of the roster doubts that SDC is a top star here in WIW. But if you ever need more proof that he is the top guy, there is your proof right there. The hero of wrestling has won here tonight. Let's move on to tonight's main event. It's been an absolute night of chaos, and it definitely has lived up to the name of Warzone. But now tonight, the huge main event, the World Heavyweight Championship, will be defended for the first time here in WIW Season 2. A huge main event. The Blood Brother, that is Bruiser Brad, defends his championship. Goes to claim the championship here tonight. These two men have never held titles here in WIW. Big Boss tried earlier tonight in the pre-show, but was unable to beat Big Willie on a second attempt. But for Bruiser Brad, this is his first ever attempt at singles gold. And tonight he is hoping to cash in on that opportunity that has presented itself. The Blood Brothers, the largest team in wrestling, weighing in at half a ton. They've proven to be good together. But tonight, they've tried separately. One of them has failed. Can the other one succeed? One of the most devastating teams together. But can tonight Bruiser Brad finally cement his singles history? A lot of people believe that he's only got this opportunity because of his GM. And we'll have to see if that's true or not in the future. But as of right now, Bruiser Brad has earned his opportunity in my eyes. And we'll see how he does. Heavyweight title attempt. The big man with a big heart. Well, not really a big heart. He destroys everyone in his path, really. He's been a brutal person. But he's tried his hardest to get here. You can't deny that. We'll see how he does here tonight against this man. A man who we only saw for the first time in months at the go-home show. I know we only saw him for 30 seconds odd as he came out to beat down his #1 contender with a kendo stick. But tonight, he re-emerges after his sister has lost the title. It looks like she is going to accompany him still. The World Heavyweight Champion, Max Danger. The Danger family have arrived. Bruiser Brad didn't come alone, and neither did Max. And Max tonight with a huge opportunity to retain his title again and show why he is the top dog here in WIW. And wait a minute, wait, what? Look in the ring! What the hell is going on here? Big Boss has just hit him with a back press. What the hell is going on? Well, Bruiser Brad is moments away from fighting for the World Heavyweight title. And Big Boss is just flattening his own tag team partner. What? Look at this! He just slammed down! This is not good! And Max Danger just watching from the top of the ramp as this all goes on. What on earth? No, Bruiser Brad's in trouble. Look at Big Boss! Boss kick! Boss kick to Bruiser Brad! Applying to the crowd, they can't believe it! What the hell? And he's leaving the ring now, and it looks like Max is going to get in here. And this match might actually be happening. The bell's rung. No. Not like this. Look at Max. Straight in. Not wasting any time. Max lock applied. Has he locked it in? Yes, he has. Bruiser Brad in trouble from the outset. This could be painfully quick. Does Bruiser Brad have anything left to get out of this. I'm not sure he will. He's tabbed. What just happened? I'm speechless. Big Boss has just ruined his tag team partners championship shot. I don't know what's just happened. Big Boss kicks. Bruiser Brad leaves the arena. The Max Lock is instantly applied. And Max Danger has just retained, with zero effort needed, the World Heavyweight Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't explain what has just happened here. The Danger family may not have been successful all night long, but Max Danger, look at this, with zero effort, not even out of breath, has retained the World Heavyweight Championship. I've no idea what is going on here. This pay-per-view has been out of hand. Interruptions from all different categories, from all different people, from all the different brands. All hell is breaking out here in WIW. And I honestly couldn't tell you what's going to happen from now on in. Bruiser Brad's just been ambushed by his own partner. And he's lost the World Heavyweight Championship on his first ever attempt. And look at Max's face. First he was gifted the World Heavyweight Championship when he cashed in his Money in the Bank contract on an injured King Sam. And then from there, now he had easier and easier opportunities. And now this on top of all of that. Max Danger has just been gifted the World Heavyweight Championship. And that is how we are going to end Warzone. So many unanswered questions. And I guess we'll have to see how they answer as time goes on. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like if you did. Comment your thoughts and feelings on tonight's show. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.